2005 was indeed an awful year for Carlisle, and many will remember those first serious floods. That event, coming after the disaster of Foot and Mouth, also coincided with the relegation of the football team at the end of the previous season. This led to a very public debate about a new Tully House artwork, a carving on a huge block of stone. On this was rewritten the curse of the Bishop of Glasgow against the notorious Reaver families about 500 years ago. Some asked, are we still under the threat of this curse? Is Carlisle under the curse for not taking it seriously? The then chief executive asked me, how do you get rid of a curse? How do you get rid of a curse? She wanted to diffuse the debate. What would make those who think this way satisfied? Do we take the stone out to sea and dump it? Do we smash it into pieces? Or would some think we get so many smaller, simple curses as a result? How do you get rid of a curse? The obvious answer would be to fulfill the curse. In this case, execute all the folk under its judgment. The Apostle Paul, just before we get to the verse for today's thought, said, "For all who rely on the works of the law are under a curse. As it is written, cursed is everyone who does not continue to do everything written in the book of the law." Now, you and I do not fulfill everything written in the book of the law, supremely, of course, the Ten Commandments, but also the summary given there near them in Deuteronomy: love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength. And indeed, we have Jesus' summary of the law, which we can abbreviate to love God and love your neighbor. Paul again, cursed is everyone who does not continue to do everything written in the book of the law. We need to admit and confess our complicity. We, you and I, don't do everything that the law commands. So the law becomes our curse. Indeed, we are cursed with alienation from God, cursed with extremely limited lives, and then cursed with death. How do you get rid of a curse? That's the context for today's reflection. That's the question answered by our appointed verse, Galatians chapter 3, verse 13. Christ redeemed us from the curse of the law by becoming a curse for us. For it is written, cursed is everyone who is hung on a pole. It's a rare NIV variant, better a tree. Cursed is everyone who is hung on a tree. As Paul has pointed out to his listeners already then, these folks coming around and telling you to be more obedient, to follow the rules and regulations more precisely, to do everything the law demands, just don't get it. The law points out our inadequacy at best, our disobedience at worst. We can't fulfill it. It becomes our curse. But we are released from it, redeemed even, by Jesus' action for us, which we commemorate especially at the end of this week. He didn't come to abolish the law, he came to fulfill it. He fulfills the curse that you and I would still be under if we didn't put our faith and trust in him. Cursed is he who is hung on a tree. Christ redeemed us from the curse of the law by becoming a curse for us. How do you get rid of a curse? Supremely by seeing it fulfilled. Hallelujah.